Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back para sa third and concluding portion po ng ating pong focus for today, which is AIDS and HIV. At ang special guest po natin si Dr. Edwin Pasumbal, and my co-host, of course, is Dr. Rowie Medina. Doktora, no? Meron nga tang gustong, ano pa kay Doc? Doc, no?
So, let's go to the treatment first.
Yes, oo.
Okay, so what's new? Kasi I know that a lot of people are reading about some articles regarding the vaccine, regarding the treatment. So, you mentioned that before, there's still no treatment.
Yeah.
So, how about the vaccine?
Okay. Vaccine is still under clinical trial.
Okay.
We hope in the next few years,
Meron.
the vaccine will come out as prevention. But as far as treatment is concerned, that's part of the Universal Access Program of UNAIDS and WHO. No? We are providing, the 16 treatment hubs in the Philippines are providing free antiretroviral treatment, for people living with HIV. However, let me just emphasize na hindi po lahat ng HIV patients will require antiretroviral treatment. Meron tayong tinatawag na clinical criteria on when the patient should start antiretroviral treatment.
Is this an expensive,
It's actually an expensive medication.
Medication.
Especially the newer medications available in developed countries, they're very expensive. We are actually using the first line. We're still using the first line antiretroviral agents. Now, after the confirmation of the diagnosis of HIV, the patient will still require to undergo CD4 level testing. We do that also in SACL, in San Lazaro Hospital, okay, because we need to know the immune status of the patient. Okay, so who is qualified for treatment? Any person with a CD4, that is the soldier, the immune part of our immune system that is being measured in HIV. It's a marker of the immune system, of the immune function of the person. If it's less than 350, automatic na yan, the patient should be treated with antiretroviral.
Okay.
That is our cut-off, 350. Yan din yung trend ngayon kasi pataas ng pataas yung cut-off. They started with 200. Years ago, you cannot avail of treatment kung hindi mababa ng 200 yung CD4. Ngayon, the pendulum is now swinging towards a higher CD4 kasi it now translates to early survival. Abroad, US, Europe, ngayon ang cut-off nila is 500 na. CD4 of 500 and below, kailangan ka ng mag-antiretroviral. But in our local setting, we still stick to the recommendation ng WHO, the 350. And another recommendation that came out is, pregnant woman, automatic na yan, regardless of the CD4. Or any patient diagnosed with active tuberculosis, regardless of the CD4, should be treated na rin with antiretroviral. Similarly, for patient with active hepatitis B, kailangan mag-treat na rin with antiretroviral. But if you are like a stage 1 HIV, no symptom at all, your CD4 is 500 or more, like 600, 700, you still don't need the treatment. The recommendation is you just repeat the CD4 at least every 6 to 12 months.
Testing.
That is the testing of your CD4.
And you mentioned, right, that once they're on treatment and they're responding well, their survival is very good.
Yes, dramatic
It's
talaga.
almost comparable to the normal
To a person without HIV, that is the new study, the new evidence, And patients, although sinasabi nila, wala pa talagang 100% cure for HIV. But ngayon, a patient who is asymptomatic on treatment, will have a lifespan similar to a non-HIV patient.
How about the talk na yung virus nag-mutate? Kaya hindi mahanap-hanap, hindi ma-focus-focus yung...
Actually, there is also that issue on mutation. That is why they keep on developing new antiretroviral.
Hindi mahabol, no?
Yeah. Kaya maraming yung pa rin lumalabas na antiretroviral medication. But sa local scenario natin, ang resistance is still not a problem, no? Because our patients are on first-line medication, no? Even we have patients with full-blown AIDS na talagang cachectic looking, and now normal looking na sila. They are able to go back to their usual normal activity, nakakapagtrabaho na sila. Kaya very promising din, no, ang pag-take ng antiretroviral.
So, kailangan talaga magpa-test?
Kailangan magpa-test.
Oo, hindi mo naman mag-detect yun kung di mo,
yes, sir.
Di ka nagpa-test,
and close
right?
follow-up is very important. Kasi one of the pitfalls or problem that we encounter, no, with the antiretroviral treatments are the side effects. Some patients do experience side effects. No, that's why close outpatient follow-up is very important.
So talagang yung counseling tuloy-tuloy yan?
Tuloy-tuloy yan.
Tuloy-tuloy yan. Okay. So we have facilities in Angeles, in Pampanga,
yes,
where they can go for
yeah,
counseling.
for our treatment, okay, center, we don't only provide provision, no, of antiretroviral. We also do HIV testing and counseling. Now, they could go to Jose Bilingad Memorial Regional Hospital. No, they could see us at the Department of Medicine. Now, although most of the hospitals in Angeles City and San Fernando area, private hospitals, no, they have HIV proficient laboratories.
Okay.
So they can go there to have their status.
Still the choice of the
yes.
patient. No?
Yes.
Okay. So you have any, forecast? Yung sinasabi mong vaccine, yung sinabi mong jelly kanina. Yung...
Yeah. For now, all I can say is we see there's still hope, I believe,
yes.
no? With the advent of new antiretroviral treatment, with the advent of new recommendations for prevention. No, we are now focusing also on prevention on those with those HIV positive individuals.
Okay.
Okay, and we are starting to see the results. No? They really survive for a long time. The survival is getting better.
About those practicing anal intercourse, yung MSN na sinasabi mo?
Again, we go back to prevention.
Oh.
We encourage them, use condoms.
Use condoms.
Yes, and then, again, lesser sexual partner. Okay, because most of these individuals, they really do have, they are what we call sexually promiscuous. No?
Yes.
So they should stick to one partner only.
O kaya,
limit their sexual activity.
O kaya trabaho nila yan, di ba?
Matter.
Di ba, merong mga callboy naman dyan, di ba?
Yes,
mga,
yes.
So, talagang,
Okay, for those sex workers, the male sex worker,
yes.
dapat regular screening is very
mas safe ata yung sex worker rin dahil...
I agree,
they
sir.
get screened.
Yeah, because they get screened. Those, the registered ones. No?
Right.
In also in terms of
yung freelance ang
education,
delikado, no? Yung
sir, freelance ang problema. In terms of education din kasi, very knowledgeable na, no? Yung mga registered sex workers natin.
But I want to ask yung global,
Yes.
what's our stand in the global situation of AIDS?
Okay.
How are we pairing with the other countries?
Actually,
Asian
when you look at the
countries.
global picture, maganda kasi it's starting to stagnate no?
Yung global picture.
But, that's the global picture. But what is really bothersome is when you look at the Philippine data, no, and they try to compare this data with the other data from other countries, it turned out that the Philippines is included in those only 7 countries in the world with increasing HIV cases, meaning an increase in the prevalence of HIV of more than 25%.
Is it the
Kasama
same?
ang Pilipinas doon.
Is it the same MSM then? O dito lang sa Pilipinas yun?
Sir, kasi no, in other areas MSM is also a problem.
Yes.
But in other areas it's still heterosexual.
Heterosexual.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that is what's bothersome.
kasama tayo sa 7.
No? Kasama tayo sa 7 bansa.
At yung bang rate natin ng pag-increase, alarming ba?
Alarming siya.
Alarming.
Yes.
Kasi while other countries are
Oo,
on a steady
even countries like
plateauing,
Thailand,
we are
US,
increasing.
Even Africa, right?
In Africa, medyo nag-plateau na nag-stabilize na yung cases nila ng
Because of
HIV.
the education probably, no? And the awareness.
Yes, that is really the problem. No? A lot of our young kids are really misinformed. They are really sexually adventurous. and yet they are misinformed
Yes.
about the risk of HIV transmission.
About the religion,
No?
what is the play of religion here?
Yeah.
Ayaw nila ng kokondom yung mga ano.
Yeah, that is really something that we really need to look into also, no? Because again, WHO still recommends the use of condom as a preventive
100%
measure.
use.
Yes.
Ako. Okay.
Education is really very
Yes.
important, no? And ang nakakalungkot pa kasi ang notion kasi is we have 16 treatment hubs in the Philippines. It's okay for me to have HIV. Nandyan na, malapit na ang vaccine. There's treatment available.
Baka inahantay
Hindi
nila, kaya
dapat ganun ang
promiscuous pa rin.
Yeah, so it's a deadly disease, no? Maybe kasi they are asymptomatic, kaya okay
Yes.
lang, but it's a silent killer, and they
Right.
should realize that. And you can actually die from horribly from
Horribly.
HIV infection.
Yung
No, as a result of those, from those opportunistic
a lot of
infections.
discomfort, a lot of pain.
Yes.
Okay. Tapos yung change in the yung physical
Yes, the quality of life will
Mhm.
be greatly impaired also, no? Once you develop symptomatic HIV infection.
Okay.
And it's more expensive, no, in terms of hospital cost, the cost of the antibiotics that you may need to take,
Plus it's effect to the family, di ba?
and the
Epekto yan.
effect on the families.
Ekonomiya ng
Yes.
pamilya, di ba?
Yes.
Apektado rin yan. Yung standing ng pamilya, alam niyo naman
Yes.
dito sa Pilipinas. O pag merong ganyan, yung TV lang pinandidirihan, di ba?
Yeah, ang
O,
HIV.
Sadly, medyo backwards pa rin
Oo.
ang Pilipinas. No? So, talaga nasistigmatize sa mga
Especially
patient.
yung
Kaya lalo
kasi
silang
tayo,
nagtatago.
predominantly Catholic religion, no, yung acceptance, no, ng
And
sa
even,
HIV,
and
medyo
even because
ano
of
pa.
the resources that we have,
Yes.
the government is also supporting us, but actually, the truth of the matter is ang funding is coming from international
Yes.
group, not really from the government.
if the national government it will be the sole funder for the support of this HIV/AIDS patients, it will take a toll on the budget of the government, right?
Yes.
Yung Thailand, kasi pati production and productivity naapektuhan eh.
Apektuhan po.
The economy, that's why they were alarmed in Thailand years before. So ano ba kung dapat natin gagawin pa? Ano ba kung dapat natin i-advise sa ating pong mga kababayan, no?
Okay.
Ikaw, pero ikaw dapat
yun
lagi
nga.
kang lumalabas.
Yeah. Get tested.
Get
No,
tested.
Get tested. Get involved.
We have screening tests.
No,
You
and
can-
get educated. It's very important, please.
Oo.
No? I believe there are still a lot of persons at risk out there. No, they should get tested for HIV.
Pakiulit mo yung mga at risk na dapat
Okay. Multiple sex partners,
Okay.
no? So sexual promiscuity, the MSM group, no? Men having sex with men, regardless kung male sex worker ka o hindi.
Yes.
No, the female sex workers, history of sexually transmitted infection,
yes.
no, and then
Especially
yung mga tattoo
herpes
piercing
and,
also,
syphilis.
and IV drug user. No, these are persons at risk for HIV infection. Not only for HIV, but for STI in general,
Oo.
sexually transmitted infection in general.
Tsaka kahit anong sector ka, no?
Yes.
Kung mo sabihin
Does not
professional
spare
ka,
anyone. Yes.
right. Lahat pwedeng
All
tamahan.
walks of life.
Ganyan sa
HIV.
record niya, di ba?
Yes.
Maraming professionals
Professionals
siguro.
and non-professionals, yes.
Estudyante.
And students.
Ako, okay. Kaya kailangan talagang pinag-uusapan natin ito at di-discuss para yung ating mga kababayan, lalo na yung kabataan. Kasi pag yung kabataan, ang tagal-tagal na baka hindi na maging productive yan, right? Hindi na sila productive, magastos pa.
Kawawa naman.
Kawawa. Doktora?
So I just want to emphasize again yung ABC ni Doc. So you need to abstain, you be faithful,
Be faithful.
Reduce the sexual partners, and then yung choices mo like don't use use condoms and do not use your own needles.
Yes, if you're an IV drug
And get
user.
screened, yun pa rin. Get screened, there's treatment. It's not like the end of the world if you have
Yes.
AIDS. So there's treatment.
There's survival.
There's still
Yes.
hope.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's still hope.
And a lot of advances in AIDS.
Right. Kasi pag hindi kayo na-treat, baka talagang madedo na kayo, no? Pero pag na-treat kayo, mahaba. Sabi nga niya, halos pareho lang po yung span ng ano eh. On the average, no? Yung
Yes.
may AIDS, HIV sa normal, no? Na walang sakit. So, kailangan nagpapatreat. Hanggang sa ngayon, baka dumating yung panahon na talagang may treatment na yan, di mapapabilang pa kayo doon.
Yes. It's a lifetime treatment though, but
right now.
It will prolong their life.
It will prolong.
Without a doubt.
How about the quality?
The quality of life, sir, kasi
Correct.
ma-restore yung immune system eh. So definitely gaganda yung quality of life. Para silang walang sakit once they, recover their immune system.
So, Doc, maraming salamat.
Thank you so much again. Thank you again, Sonny, for
Yes.
having us and again informing the public.
Ayan very, very clear ho yan. Very simple ho yung discussion natin, no? Lahat pwedeng tamaan. Bata, matanda, no? Pwedeng tamaan. Several modes of transmission, no? Kaya yung pag-iingat, talagang dapat doblehin natin. Sabi nga ni Doc, magpatingin ho tayo. Lalo na yung mahihilig. Maraming mga partners dapat nagpapatingin talaga yan. At sana ho, itong pagbo-broadcast nating problema tungkol po sa HIV and AIDS, no? It will open the eyes of a lot of people, including those who think that, nako, hindi ako tatamaan yan. Kailangan ho, mabuksan yung ating mga mata, hanggang sa ganun ay magpatingin po tayo. Sa atin naman dito sa programa, kaya nagbibigay po tayo ng maraming oras tungkol sa kalusugan ay para maging komportable po ang ating buhay at mga sakit ay maiwasan. So again, to our special guest for today, our special thanks, and we might have him again, if pwede ka ba sa mga...
Siya lang ang infectious natin so far. For adult here in Pampanga.
Siya lang infectious nag-discuss yan. Pwede ka sa mga eskwela naman, di ba? Sa mga conferences.
Yes.
Open ka naman, or busy ka ata, Doc. Pero you'll find
Bigyan
time.
natin yun ng oras, sir. I'm very
Oh.
much willing to, yan ang thrust namin ngayon, educating the young people.
So that's the advocacy. We have to inform a lot of people. They should
It's
go to
actually
their
my
doctor.
advocacy right now.
That's very good.
These are my, kumbaga target groups ko ngayon are the young people.
Okay. Especially the young people. No?
Yes.
Okay. Kaya naman po itong aming programa, no? Open po para sa inyo. Sa mga kaibigan pang iba na mga doktor, no? Na meron hong mensahe para ho sa kalusugan, para ho sa ating mamamayan. So, maraming salamat po. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Sonny Lopez, sa inyong programang Aksyon Central Zone Special Edition. And you have a nice and healthy day now.